All right, this is a special episode of 4TL Wrestling because we got a big boss here. We got El Jefe, El Presidente. He wears a lot of hats and he does a lot of magic with these hats in the Lucha Libre. We got Presidente Ricardo Ordaz. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I'm gonna hold this for a little bit. Thank you so much for the kind words. Like I don't want to feel like the big boss. I always say I'm just part of this, and I'm just one more guy that puts the show together. But yeah, thank you so much for that, and thank you guys for coming out and for the space that you guys are giving me. Through your social media, through your podcast. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Obviously, you guys know who we are, but if you need another introduction, this is your boy, the Shooting Star.
And your boy Flex Washington.
That's right, that's right. So, first of all, congratulations. It's been a little over 10 years since Mucha Lucha ATL started. From where it started to where it is now, have you exceeded your own expectations of where it is right now?
No, definitely. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you. When we first started Mucha Lucha, I come from a lucha libre background. My dad was a wrestler. He's now a referee in a company. Um, so when we first started Mucha Lucha, honestly, we just started. We thought we're just gonna have just like a small show and just like a small promotion. We didn't think it was gonna get to where it is now. And it's been 13 years now. Actually, November is going to be our 13th year, and yeah, definitely. I mean, it keeps shocking me now. We've grown. Last show was a sold out. There was over 1,500 people there, and yeah, definitely. What first started to be just a small company is now we're just now like one of the biggest companies and one of the biggest promotions in the not just Georgia but in the states, and that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Presidente Ordaz. How did you fall in love with wrestling?
And I fell in love with wrestling since I was like 4 or 5 years old. Like I would always come with my dad to the arenas, to the shows. I would always help him. Put on his gear, and to me, lucha libre was always like my first passion. I wanted to be a wrestler, but it was pretty hard. I mean, it's not too easy. So, like then, I think that was when I was probably like I don't know, 13 years old, and then when I was like 28, or 30, that's when Lucha Libre came back to my life, and we started Mucha Lucha Lana. So, but yeah, it's always been in me. I'm very passionate about it. So I have like pictures and a collection of Lucha Libre masks, and family members. Still have my nephew. He's only 5 years old, and he's still he loves wrestling as well. So we do come from a background family, Lucha Libre family.
Love it.
Obviously, being president, a lot of responsibilities. What would you say are some of the biggest business lessons you've learned over the past 13 years?
Well, the biggest lessons for in lucha libre or wrestling overall is like to take care of the talent. That's
Mhm.
probably one of the main things. You have to take care of the talent. Us as promoters, you know, if we are in this business, we have to take care of them. Treat them well, pay them well, because at the end of the day, they are the ones that are risking their lives out there. And that's one thing that when I first started this, that's one thing that my dad always taught me. He was like, if you are gonna be in this business, no matter what, you're gonna pay the last dime. You can't be one of those promoters that doesn't take care of the talent. So
Mhm.
that's probably one of the biggest lessons to me.
So speaking of your dad, I know you have a really, really great relationship with your dad, but I want to throw it back to MLA Genesis, where your dad did not like your actions because you were running amok. I just want to ask you one quick question: are you okay? Because that was a brutal, brutal bump, sir.
I mean, I am okay. I do have a scar, as you can see. I don't know, you see
Oh
it.
my gosh.
But I am okay. Probably a concussion back then. I don't remember much, but it's okay. He'll get his turn on tomorrow night. Uh, we do have a love and hate relationship. It's more of a hate relationship now than a love relationship. but it's okay. Like I said, at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, he taught me what I know.
With the success that you've had a lot of major names that have come through MLA. Where do you see the next 10 years of the company?
Well, you're right. I mean, I do see myself owning my own arena. Maybe that's probably the way we want to go. Uh, I can't say much right now, but next month we'll be in South Carolina. We'll be in Tampa Bay, Florida. We got two big shows coming up, and we have great relationship with AAA, with WWE, also with CMLL and all the independent brothers. To be honest with you, we have a great relationship with everybody. It's just that we have worked more with AAA talent,
Right.
and that's the reason why you see more AAA in our shows. But honestly, I do see myself having our own arena because like, man, it was so crazy last show. Like we had like less than 800 subscribers on YouTube. Now it's like 25,000. So in a month, it was just
I said that.
crazy. It was just crazy.
I seen the jump.
Yeah.
I know you're the president. It could be when you were a kid, favorite wrestlers growing up.
Favorite wrestler, Eddie Guerrero, all time. Okay, so Eddie Guerrero is an all-time favorite. Um, when I was like 5, 6 years old, like I met Eddie Guerrero when he was not really Eddie Guerrero. So, I used to watch him, since he first started, and you know, but yeah, to me, all time is Eddie Guerrero for sure.
So
Can't go bad with that one.
you cannot go bad at all. You know, just the family environment and just, we bring the kids and, I know you have an event going on with the kids and if they have the best costume and whatnot, how important is it to really, embrace the community here in Atlanta, especially in Northeast Atlanta, Norcross area, and them basically giving you that love back because, like I said, it's just a family environment.
Well, yeah, we always try to do like family, obviously family oriented. For example, El Agave. This is one of our main sponsors. And we try to do things with the community, with like the kids. Right now that is in Halloween. Obviously, we have some other sponsors. So every show for to us is like more. Obviously, the wrestling, the lucha libre part is really good. But for us, the main thing is obviously we're bringing part of our culture from Mexico. Because at the end of the day, it's an all family event. So that's what matters.
Just in terms of what you have to do, what would you say is your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job. Ooh, that was a hard one. I mean, I love wrestling overall. To be honest with you, for me, it's like I wake up, I think about wrestling. Like I'm watching wrestling every single day at all times. So I enjoy every part of it. To be honest with you, I mean, it's like helping the wrestlers go to like another level. Like for example, having a good platform for them because we have had a lot of good wrestlers that made it. For example, Austin Theory, he first started with Mucha Lucha. I think it was like his first or second match. We have Priscilla Kelly, Kara Hogan. We have like Dragon Lee. We have a lot of wrestlers that have come through Mucha Lucha, and then right now you see them like on big stages. And me having that relationship with them still, like I'm going to like 4 or 5 WrestleManias, like with invites and where we still have those relationships because people are grateful that at some point they came to Mucha Lucha, so that's that.
When I first found a ticket, second row VIP ticket to MLA Genesis, and I walked in and I just seen the love and I just seen the passion for wrestling. That's a testament to you. That's not a testament just to you, but just to your team, to everybody that works at MLA. So from Flex Washington to President Ordaz, I always want to say thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you most looking forward to tomorrow night?
So we're getting revenge on my dad. That's definitely what I'm waiting on.
Watch
I
out.
waited for almost 2 months, and I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'll get him back. But other than that, I'm excited about the matches. Some great matches. We have Hijo de Wagner coming in tomorrow. Just
Yes, we
imagine
do.
he has his match tonight.
Uh-huh.
So if he wins the championship, you never know. You might come into Mucha Lucha being an NXT champion. So we have LA Park, which is a legend. We have Mascarita Sagrada.
Yeah.
He's one of the best mini wrestlers in the world, mini luchador. So I'm excited about the whole thing, to be honest with you. Right now, pre-sale, we've sold over 500 tickets, so I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be a packed show. People are calling, like all day. They've been calling in. They want to come in tomorrow,
Mhm.
so it's gonna be like this big party. And tomorrow, like I said, we'll let people know that we are going to be coming to South Carolina and Tampa for the month of
Ooh.
November. So yeah, I'm excited to be
That's a
honest.
scoop. There we go. Well, this has been another episode of Four Taylor Wrestling.
That's right.
It's your boy, Flex Washington,
And your boy, the shooting star.
and we are out with the president of MLA, President Ordaz. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.